Igini, if I get you correctly, what you're saying is that the influence of politicians has reduced.
Absolutely. I can tell you that.
Non-existent.
Because, for instance, if for example, people in the NYC, what will INEC do to go and begin to tell what the best we do is that in the course of training, we let you know. Under my watch, in Cross River State, that is very clear. Look, in Cross River State, we have got to a level, and I'm going to give the credit to the elites there, where despite the earlier challenges we had, it is very clear to them that under our watch, certain things are abominable.
Let's
in this country right now, we no longer talk about pre-writing of results. We don't talking about that now.
We're almost out of time, man.
Stuffing, all those things. Now they are going to a thing of the past.
Let's bring this in before we wrap up.
It's not a final product that you graft into a society. It's a dynamic process that grows with the growth and evolution of society, and that's what perhaps.
Let's check this.
Very important statement that the era of democracy.
All right, we'll get that. Let's get this in before we wrap up because we're almost out of time. Right. Having seen the Anambra elections and the forthcoming Osun and Ekiti elections, as well as the looking ahead to the general elections, what do we expect in terms of those who have lost confidence in the capability of INEC to conduct the general elections? What do we expect from INEC?
Well, unfortunately, what we are saying now, the job of INEC is like that of a football coach. Yesterday match may not necessarily matter now, but today's match, and I think that is very important. But in doing this, as I've said, that we must recognize all of us have a role to play. The forthcoming elections, Ekiti, Osun, and 2015, Nigerians, all of us must work together in partnership, but for us as umpire, not in partisanship, but in partnership to have a process. And that is why it's important to appreciate and for us to also begin to more engage you people on what we have done. I thought that what the chairman said should not be taken out of context, just like the issue about Yobe. All right, that was not what the chairman said. He couldn't have said so because all the planning that we are doing at the moment, all the state of the federation are all in the planning templates.
And you have
no exception.
You have funds because I think 45 billion.
So, but I am pleading that the media, our friends, will have a role to play. If you look back at the role you played during this course of having this democracy, we have every reason to take inspiration in the words of William Wool of Stanford University, who said that as gatekeepers, as mediator of the content of what goes to the public, that we have a responsibility not to relapse to what group I refer to as the cognitive sharing thinking.
But INEC has to provide that voter education content.
You see, voters education primarily, in fact, under Part 1, Section 1 of the Electoral Act, INEC has a duty to educate Nigerians on sound knowledge of democracy and democratic processes. This is what the chairman, the commission, and some of us have been engaging in from time to time. We will not stop on because it's a trust-building process that's required. What the commission would have said or the chairman has said should not be taken out of context at all. He did not say election will not hold in absolute term in Yobe State, because everything that is being done right now is in direction of having an election everywhere. But we have a duty to point out to the security, because we are doing what we call mapping at the moment. In the entire country, we are doing mapping.
Did you follow the elections, the local government elections that were conducted in Yobe?
Well, I didn't follow. Normally, for those of us who are not unable to travel, we either rely on the channels, and to also look at some of the analysis and all that. But the good news on that is that, fine, with what has happened, we want to build on the achievement of the security, in that area, so that all parts of Nigeria be assured, that the chairman had never said there will be no election in that. Not at all. But he has a duty to point to the area of challenge, which of course we are impossible. We are doing mapping and all that. This area, these are likely situation and all that. Who's supposed to be responsible for this and all that. That is ongoing. And I think that is the kind of thing that we want to see to happen. So that truly, in this country, we should be able to build a system that will be proud of, a system in line with our vision of being one of the best election management body in the world, committed to the conduct of conducting free, fair, and credible election for sustainable democracy in Nigeria.
All right, Mike, I know Nigerians will look forward to that, of course. The voter education part, INEC really have got to step up their tempo. They've got 45 billion to conduct the elections.
Attitude is the problem. The attitude, the software. You see, the money is for hardware.
I think
the software of election is the attitude of the people. That attitude is not strictly within our control. But we have a duty to come to engage all of us. That we have a stake. Look, I must say this here. Some of the things why some people is not happy at all is that when the journey of Nigeria and the prospect of democracy was less setting, I recall that when you see the like of Bamidele Aturu, we were detention mate under Abacha in Enugu, work for anything other than the fact we want democracy.
Okay, but not to worry.
And so it's something that we have made.
Subsequently.
We want to be part of having a good society, not only for our children whose faces we are yet to see.
We have to go, Mike.
And whose name we never know.
Thank you for coming on this morning, Mike.
Society where there be a heritage of hope.
Mike Igini is a Resident Electoral Commissioner in Cross River State. So we look forward to more comments coming from INEC ahead of the many elections and expectations ahead. But now,